Okay, here is the outlet strip. I want to reuse it in my studio. Here are the mounting holes that I got. I no longer have the template that came with it because this is probably 20 years old, this outlet strip. But anyway, I'm going to put it and do a measurement here. It's about that center hole's about 1 inch from the sides. So I made some marks earlier, but here it is. So I knew where my inch mark was, and they are equal distance from under the desk. So I'm going to take some tape, masking tape, and this is what I'm going to use to make my template. So take there, and I just put on the back temporarily onto the outlet strip, covering both of those mounting slots. Just as so. Now I'm going to take and use a Sharpie, and what I'm going to do is just outline those on the tape. I'm going to be able to use this tape and put on the wall so that I know the exact distance between the two holes. That way I don't end up punching more than one hole. So I'm going to put it on the tape. I did use a level and drew a line so that I knew that I could line up the tape where it's level. So once I get that on there, you can see it doesn't want to stick to the paint too well, which is what you want. There's the drywall anchors I'm going to use. These require that you put a hole in the wall first, then a pilot hole is what they call. You can use a punch. I just use a screwdriver as such, and once I get the starter hole, pull the tape back, put it in. My type of anchors I like screw into the wall. And you can see it's one of them. Then I'm going to turn around and do the exact same thing for the other side. And just ident it a little bit, pull the tape back, then make the pilot hole, and I'll put the next anchor in, just like I did before. I put the screws into the anchor points there, and I screw them down just so the head's almost up against the wall, but enough room to slide the outlet strip using the mounting slots. You may have to tighten or loosen those screws to get a good fit, but you want a good solid fit so that it doesn't shake and it's not loose. You may have to do that a couple different times, putting the screws in, loosening them to get a good fit. Now, once you get it, you're going to want to use some zip ties. I'm doing this temporarily here because I've got some other work I'm going to be doing, but basically similar to this. And you want to get them up and out of the way. Clip them so you get rid of that, just so you don't have those hanging out, and plug your stuff in. Like I said, this is temporary, so these other cables are going to get zip tied later on. But that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Please check out my EP. It's Ying But Kinda Yang. You can get it on iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the stores. It's on YouTube as well.